Should Utah legalize human composting?
And it's a beautiful, living, rich soil. This is really what our body was meant to do.
I'm Lauren Steinbrecher with PBS Utah. A legislative bill would allow for natural organic reduction, or human composting, as an alternative for Utahns after death instead of burial or cremation.
It's being talked about. People are choosing it.
At Stark's funeral parlor, Shayna Stark says she's seeing a rise in people who want that option, with dozens choosing human composting for their loved ones or themselves.
It's an alternative to people who are maybe want something more natural. They don't want to buy a casket or a vault. And then people also maybe don't want to be in flames, cremated.
Starks explains the all-natural, several-week-long process involves placing the late loved one in a vessel with organic materials like alfalfa and wood chips. The body breaks down into a soil.
After 30 days in vessel, the soil comes out and it's very moist and rich and alive, and in some way it feels like that person living on.
But right now, Utah families have to fly their loved ones' bodies out of state to a facility in Seattle. Stark's describing how that makes it more difficult on them. Then they have to ship the 30 bags of soil back home.
There are some people who haven't chosen it because they don't want to be separated from their person.
That's why she's hoping Utah lawmakers will pass a bill that would legalize the practice in Utah.
I hope to have a beautiful greenhouse where people can just come and visit, read books, while their loved one is naturally transforming. And in a way that feels more like a modernized cemetery.
In a hearing here on Capitol Hill, some expressed concern over how that soil could be used.
The law does not address the safe placement of the soil or what is to be done with the soil.
An update to the bill mandates that families must document where the soil ends up, and it can't knowingly be used to grow food for eating. Stark says she's seen families spread the soil at a family cabin for planting trees or donating to conservation, bringing them peace as they truly lay their loved one to rest in nature.
I feel like in some way you can feel like that essence is living on, and that's a beautiful and healing thing.
To see more legislative coverage, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, or head to pbsutah.org/Utah Insight.